40 weeks pregnant today. Let's take a look at this extremely large thing. She's all balled up into my right side right here. It's getting uncomfortable, but I can't even imagine a sea India in the background. I can't even imagine how smaller women with larger babies handle this. I had a midwife appointment yesterday. Her head is definitely dropped into my pelvis more. I can feel it. So basically, just waiting to burst. So yeah, that's my physical update. My energy has finally shifted, I feel, today. I forget when I was telling you guys that I had started getting heavier energy last week. That shit was no joke. And it followed me up until today, halfway through the day. And yeah, I just was like meditating and stuff and kind of basically decided like I'm fucking done with this shit. And I just was able to shift it. So, okay, apparently my digestive system and yawning and like everything is going haywire right now. But last thing I want to mention while I am here live is it's so fucking wild that today is I'm sitting here with a baby's head in my pelvis ready to freaking explode because a year ago today I was on my way home from Florida staying at an Airbnb in Wilmington, North Carolina. I chose the Airbnb. It had like this wild, almost like, I don't even know, wild painting of a woman. I can't even remember. And it was like purple, like it was in an old house in Wilmington, North Carolina. It had this like wild woman picture, almost like a dark kind of art picture on the wall and a bed underneath it, and it had all these plants all over the room. And I saw it when I was looking for Airbnbs, and it was like, boom, full body hit. That is it. Get it right now. I was, okay. So I got this freaking house for one night in Wilmington. I'm pretty sure I only stayed, I drove from Florida to North Carolina, and then I drove from North Carolina to New York. I only stayed one night on the way from Florida on the way back. So that was my only night. I get there, it's like, I think I got there at 11:11. I shit you not. The number of the Airbnb was an angel number as well. I'm like, holy shit, this is like so lined, it's ridiculous. I get there, I couldn't find it at first, and then it happened to be next to this like bar called the Barzar, like instead of a bazaar. And I had to check in with the guy at the Barzar, it said. So I went there, I checked in with this guy, and he's like, yeah, once you get settled, like I had to figure out where I was gonna park at this place. So he's like, once you get settled, feel free to come over and get a drink, and you know, we're gonna have live music. And I'm like, okay. So I go, I settle into this house, I literally walk next door to this Barzar, claim my free drink, and these people are live and they suck. They just suck so bad. And I'm just chilling there, and the scene isn't bad, like, but these people are like annoying me at this point. And all of a sudden this girl comes in, and she's standing next to me as I'm sitting at the bar. And she was like, yeah, my boyfriend and his band are outside. They haven't played publicly like in, you know, over a year because of the pandemic, you know. And she's like, and I'm like, oh my God, like these guys need to get off the stage, you know, and she was like so excited for her boyfriend. And so finally this band comes in, and the only reason I waited is because of this girl, you know? So this band comes in and they freaking rocked it. They were called the Mongers. They were like almost like a rock kind of vibe, but they blew the fucking house down. And I had like some sort of like psychedelic spiritual experience listening to their music. The guitars, like everything was just like, oh my gosh, like my body went into like a trance state. So funny. I'm talking about this and my hair's like sticking out. And I was like going wild. I was like yelling, you know, this place is like tiny and I'm just like, yeah. And they had this really funny like song that they made. It was Don't Forget the Cheese. Don't forget the cheese. That song didn't make me have like a trance state, but it was fucking hilarious because Brian threw a goddamn tantrum at the beach one time, like one summer. It was like our second year of dating or whatever, and he wanted cheese on his burger, and his friends forgot the cheese, and we're at these cabanas, and he threw a fucking tantrum about not having cheese, and we're all just like, okay, like the world is still revolving, you know, like it's okay. And he ended up like going to some other people's cabana, like getting cheese. But as soon as these guys started playing the song, I'm like, oh my God, this was made for Brian. So I like got it all on video. But anyway, I was so crazy about this band that I had to go up to them after they finished playing, and I got to talk to one of the guitar players, and he's Blue Karma on Instagram, by the way. His name is Jacob. He reminded me of my grandfather, and my grandfather's father's name was Jacob, and I'm pretty sure my grandfather's middle name is Jacob. And he was like we both were just like, boom, like we know each other. Like he was like, oh my God, your energy, and I was like, dude, your music, like blah blah blah. And he ended up telling me that their instruments are tuned to 432 hertz frequency, which is nature's frequency. I thought that was the most badass thing ever. And I just like the synchronicities of the night of like a year ago, which is like, holy shit, I didn't even realize it was like my due date, you know? The synchronicities of that night were like, the whole like second half of the day, I haven't really experienced anything like that since then, I would say. But yeah, we talked about potentially collaborating, and I would love to, and like in the future, I would love to have him play like guitar, you know, music for a breathwork session, like a group breathwork session that I host or facilitate. So that's definitely something I really want to do, and I'm going to try and find, I was just looking at my memories now before I came on here. I'm going to try and find the Mongers. It's spelled Mongerz, I'm pretty sure, or S, Mongers. I'm sure there's not a lot of bands called the Mongers. But yeah, I'm going to see if I can find them on Spotify, because wow. I need to like just turn on the bass and close my eyes and like lose myself. So that's today, day 114 in my rebellious reality. I feel like I've been in a little bit of a birth portal. Didn't really want to come on and talk tonight, but turns out didn't mind doing it. And yeah, we're just gonna keep riding this roller coaster, see where it takes us. So hope you had a good day. I hope you have good energy. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.